respect to Mang John by bow 3 times together. Let's bow. Second bow and third bow. I'd like to invite Mang John to begin the sessions today.
Hello, dear all my friends. Hello, Jesse, and here DJ Botox, Tien Aisen, Samarin, Kusuntan, Iman, and Haseho, and Yo, and Ukoshuku, Ulova Bumi, and Donna, and Peggy is here, and Adesina, and Joshua, and to everyone here. Very nice to be back again, and very happy to meditate, to prepare meditation together. So today, before we begin the meditation, let's take a little look at we have here one thing about the mind. Okay, you probably have heard of the word the mind before, but what exactly is the mind, right? And if we have a happy mind, everything is going to be easy and pleasant. But if we do not have a happy mind, things gonna be difficult and challenging. So one thing we can say about the mind is that it's like a pilot of an airplane, or maybe a driver of a car. If you want to pilot an airplane, or you want to drive a car, to make sure that your journey is going to be pleasant and not to have accident, the pilot and the driver, they have to be licensed. They have to be mindful and not to be distracted, right? So if you want to lend your car to anyone and your friend who's going to borrow your car doesn't have a driver license, probably you're not going to lend your car to the person. Or even if he has a driver license, but he's drunk or he is not very careful, he's careless, he's mindless, you probably are not going to want to lend your car, your vehicle to the person, right? So as the car is similar to our body, the pilot and the driver is similar to the mind. And if we have a happy mind, not only happy, but pleasant, then we can say something for sure, that the mind is not the body. And this is one of the characteristics of the mind, which are 4 of them here. Number 1, the mind likes to travel afar. This one means that although you are here, but your mind can be somewhere else. Maybe you are in your country, but you can possibly think about a journey somewhere far away. Maybe you want to think about, for some in the room, your trip to Thailand, or maybe your journey somewhere in the world. Your mind is not limited to where your body is. And that's the meaning of to travel afar. Number 2, to travel alone, which means 2 things. First, you can have only one thought at a time. It doesn't have to be accompanied by any other thoughts. And it is true that only one thought would be executed well in the mind, one at a time. So now you're listening to me, but if you try to do something else, like I'm trying to work by listening to Mang John at the same time, you can't possibly understand what I'm talking very well, right? We are listening to these mind stories and we are going to meditate. But then you say, hey, but I'm going to read a book. I'm going to do something else. Well, maybe you can, but it's not going to be the most effective. So you can't do many things at the same time. And the mind is best to handle one thought at a time. Which means sometimes when you feel happy, you don't feel sad. You feel sad, you don't feel happy. So these two feelings will not be able to stay in your mind at the same time as well. And the second meaning of to travel alone is that your mind can think alone. It doesn't have to be accompanied by anyone's thought. Think about your body. Sometimes your body is weak, and if you cannot stand up and walk on your own, maybe you're gonna need some assistance from your friend, from your family to lift you and maybe to help to take care of you, because the body sometimes cannot walk, cannot do things alone. If you want to carry like heavy object like a table, or maybe to lift up some big box, you probably need to have some help. But the mind doesn't need any help to think. No matter what kind of thoughts you're gonna think about, your mind can think about it anyway, even though it could be a very heavy thought, very sophisticated thought. Whether or not you have solutions, that's another story. But you can think alone. You don't need anyone to think for you. That's the meaning of to travel alone. And the third one is the mind is not the body. Not like we can do something by changing the body. Think about if you have, some people say, hey, maybe the mind is your heart. But if you have heart transplant, does it mean you're going to be a completely different person? No, right? Because heart is an organ. It's still a part of your body. Or even the brain. Some people say, hey, maybe you can install a chip on your brain and you can do things better. But in that case, that it means that when a new chip is installed, you're going to transfer into a different person. Well, in that case, no, right? Because you are still you, no matter how your body will change, but you don't change. This is your identity. This is who you are. Even you have your face surgery, surgery, and you look completely different person. But the mind still the same, because the mind is not the body. But one thing that is a characteristics of the mind is that it needs to dwell somewhere. And this somewhere is not in the sky, it's not under the ground, it's not anywhere in the world, it's not in the other planets as well, not in your friend's body, but your mind needs to dwell in your body. Where? Well, it could be anywhere in your body, but the best place is at the center of the body, because that's the home of the mind. The other part of the body, maybe it could be like hotel, or maybe some cottage, or maybe some temporary resting place. But the permanent home of the mind is at the center of the body, where we are going to meditate today. So are we ready? Okay, I guess so, because we have like 30 people now, and then we can begin our meditation. And I have these things to talk to you about later on. Okay, so now that you are ready for the meditation, adjust your sitting posture and we will meditate together for a moment. You may close your eyelids softly and gently. Close your eyes as if you are about to have a sweet dream. It means you're gonna leave everything in the world behind for a while. The things such as your work, your responsibility, your family, your study, leave them behind for a while. It might be challenging at first, but it's gonna be easier when we feel more relaxed. So I would like you to relax all the muscles in your body. The muscles of your forehead, the muscles on your face, your cheek, your chin. Allow them to feel relaxed. Relax the muscles of your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to the tips of your fingers. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And when you're a bit more relaxed, now it's easier for the mind to remain inside of your body. To make sure that the mind is within the body. we are going to stay with the breath initially for as much as we can. Begin by breathing and stay with the breath. Stay with the airflow so that the mind doesn't think about anything else. And even if it does, that is all right. That is okay. All you have to do is coming back to your breath again and again. You might need several attempts as the mind may struggle. But if we embrace the struggle relaxingly, not to feel discouraged, frustrated, or annoyed. If we understand it's gonna take a while, we don't feel so bad. Why the mind is yet to become completely still. Stay with the breath for a moment. Breathe a little deeper, slower, and softer. It will be easier to stay with the breath, and the mind does not easily think about anything else. Then I would like you to leave your mind still. Allow the mind to stay at one position. particularly at the center of the body, together with your breath. Follow the airflow all the way to the deepest turning point in the middle of your body. Stay while the breath is arriving, softly touching the middle of your abdomen. Softly, gently, repetitively. You don't need to worry about the breathing any longer, especially when you can feel and touch the center of your body. Let's stay there at one position, at the center of your body. And if you're not sure where it is, or you feel more comfortable somewhere else, leave the mind there. It is okay to let any part of your body to be a present resting point. You may begin from touching the location repetitively, and after a moment, stay there, stay still for as long as you can. You may also repeat a mantra. We're gonna imagine as if the soothing mantra voice is expanding from within your body. Repeat the mantra in your mind. You may repeat clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Continue to repeat this mantra internally. Imagine as if the mantra soothing voice expands from the body center Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. After a short attempt, the mind will calm down. We stay at the body center for as long as we can. Listening to the mantra's soothing voice. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, งสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังNow that the mind has calmed down, you might want to stay still for as long as you can. But to make sure that your mind will not think about anything else, we're gonna visualize a meditation image. You may imagine that your body is empty. You have nothing inside of your body. No bone, no muscles, no organ. Nothing but the air. Visualize a crystal ball, or you can replace it with the sun, the full moon, a bubble, a water drop, whatever you like, and however you like. Whether it's gonna stay in the middle of your abdomen or around your body, with the feeling that you are the center of the big crystal ball that is now covering you. Maintain the image relaxingly. Do not feel bad when it disappears. feel content with however you can visualize. You may need to put more effort. You may need to persevere a little more. Samma arahang. 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 Continue to visualize the crystal ball or the image. It doesn't really matter how clearly you can visualize. Even if the image is blurry, but that is alright. If you can maintain uninterruptedly, Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma Arahang. I will leave you to stay on your own so that your mind can dwell peacefully inside of your body. The stiller the mind is, the more amount of peace energy it can absorb. สัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง You may imagine that an amount of peace energy within you is expanding in all directions. Allow the energy to grow, to cover yourself and everyone in the same room, in the same building. Spread your love, kindness, and peace energy to all of them equally and unconditionally. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Then imagine you share the peace energy further to everyone in the same neighborhood, the same city, to people from all walks of life. Doesn't matter who they are, what they do, where they live. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are. Then expand your peace energy to cover the whole country. Spread your love, kindness, and peace energy to everyone in your country. Doesn't matter who they are, what they do, where they live. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. And now you're sharing the peace energy to everyone in the whole world, regardless of their race, nationality, or belief. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from sadness, pain, and dangers. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Spread your love, your kindness, and peace energy to all living beings in the world for a while. And now, our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you're ready, you may softly and slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. สัพเพพุทธาภลปตาปัจเจกานัญจยังพลังอรหันตานัญจะเตเชนระคังพันธามิสัพพโสเตอัทรธาสุขิตาวิรุณหาพุทธศาสเนอโรคาสุขิตาโหทาสาสัพเพหิยาติภิสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธีภวันตุเต May all your wishes be fulfilled. Spepurentu sankappa, all of your dreams become true. Janto panaraso yatha, like the full moon in the night sky. Manishoti raso yatha, or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Alright, so welcome back, and I hope you had a pleasant, good meditation. And now, if you can switch on your webcam, maybe you can turn it on for a little moment, okay, so that you can smile a little bit and show the result of your meditation manifested on your face, perhaps. Okay, so let's take a moment to switch it on and smile. There is one saying that when we dress and we have put on everything, but if we yet to smile, then that's the missing cloth that you forget to put on yourself. So without putting that cloth on, don't leave your house, don't go anywhere, and make sure that this is something you will put on to your face before leaving home. So smile, and I hope the meditation went well for you. So if you please, maybe you can share a little bit on how it went. Looking forward to reading on the comment box. Okay. So today we talk a little bit about the mind, because you have two parts, the body and the mind, which is similar to the plane and pilot, or maybe a car and the driver. You probably would not lend your car to anyone who will borrow your car, but they don't have a driver license, or even if they have a driver license, but if they are drunk, if they are not mindful, you wouldn't risk lending your car to the person, because the person can crash your car, and that what happens when you are not mindful, which means we can make some errors, we can come across some careless moment, and that's not good. So the mind, it has four characters, as we mentioned earlier today, that the mind likes to think, and it travel afar. Travel afar means that even now you're here, but your mind can think about something else, something far, far away that potentially happens in your country, or maybe somewhere else in the world, or even in the other planet, in the moon, on the moon, or like anywhere that your mind doesn't like to stay very close, doesn't like to stay where it's supposed to stay, and like to travel. You travel alone. In this sense, it means that alone in this sense is like one thought at a time, and also you don't need anyone's mind to help you think. That sounds a little bit weird, but think about your body. Sometimes when you're weak, you need someone to help lift you off, or someone to help you with mobility and such, but you don't need anyone to help you think at all, whether that be positive thoughts or negative thoughts. The mind can think about them alone. And that is not the body. When we think about the mind, I'm not really sure if you can type in the comment box, perhaps. Anyone disable this feature? Looking forward to reading the comments, but not sure if that is enabled. How was your meditation? All right. Dwell in the body. That the mind has to stay inside the body. It's not the body. If you have your heart transplant, if the heart equals the mind, or if the brain equals the mind, you change something in your brain, you change something in your heart, then you should be a completely different person. But in this sense, you are still you. No matter you can change your hardware, but the software is still the same person. Okay, can you type? Can you type in the box? No, not at all. Okay, maybe they disable the typing feature. So please, the host or anyone help enable the typing feature. Oh, okay, you can type now. All right, good. So looking forward to reading your meditation experience. Oh, okay. And now I just disappear. And why is that? So let us fix the camera a little bit. Okay, now I'm back. Also, there are 4 natures. First is the mind struggles. It's like we struggle to find pleasurable feelings, the feelings that we like to dwell in, whether it's going to be like you want to listen to some music, or you want to eat some yummy food, or you want to look at awesome movies. So all of these actually is a result of the mind struggle to find appealing emotions, like fish struggling to go back to water. If you take a fish out of water, it wouldn't say to you that, thank you, now I'm out of the water. But the fish will struggle to go back to the water no matter what. And the mind is also restless. It doesn't want to stay with one feeling for long. It's like you're staying with one feeling, and if it doesn't have this nature, maybe you can think about the same thing forever. But that's not the case, because the mind will shift to other feelings, and like monkey constantly moving. That's an analogy. Another one is it's difficult to control. It's like you have a group of babies and you try to make them, hey, stay still, but they won't. Like they keep moving, hard to control, hard to stay still. And the last nature is it has to restrain. So, okay, now it's time to focus. You want to focus on one single thought. You want to block your mind from thinking about something else. Doesn't happen, right? There is one saying that when you want to think about something, you want to remember something, you forget. Or when you want to forget something, you remember. That doesn't fair, right? Because sometimes you have bad memories and you don't want to think about them anymore, but they keep appearing in your mind. Or sometimes you want to cherish a moment that's supposed to last forever, but it doesn't last forever. And Tian Ai Sensei, the mind felt empty, staying with gentle mindfulness. Yeah, that's true. Because she said that when opened the eyes, it was pain again. Because when she meditates, it's able to stop the mind to be disturbed by the pain. So that's similar to how this nature works. You want to stay with mindful feelings. You want to stay with stillness. That is only possible when your mind stays at the center of your body, when you're mindful. Okay, coordination. Since coming across the VPI meditation, it helped me to rebrand my thinking. Oh, that's good. And Ugo Shukwu, I play football before joining the session, so I would be truthful to say that I slept throughout the meditation. Was because I play football? No, you slept because you were too tired. And the reason that you, were unable to meditate is because your mind needs your body to meditate. So we need to have a healthy body and unworried mind to have good meditation. But if your body is restless, it's like you didn't sleep enough last night, or you feel too tired, your body is tiring, or maybe you eat too much food. These could be the causes of your struggle in your meditation. That's normal, okay? So you learn the lessons. The lesson is next time, don't play football before the meditation. Maybe you have played football after the meditation, but not before. It's going to be harder, okay? Also, Marine, thanks. Very good relaxation. I feel better, understand more things. Okay, good. And Ugushuk will say, I didn't sleep enough last night. Yes. And that was like two problems in one session. The first problem is you didn't have enough sleep last night. The second problem is you were too tired. So if you make sure one thing, if you play football, make sure that you stopped an hour before the session. And then, of course, you should take a shower so that you feel refreshed. And maybe you spend 20 minutes having a power nap. These 20 minutes of having a power nap will make sure that you will not fall asleep because you slept already. Yeah, that's the best solution to solve the sleepy mind. But in fact, sleepy mind doesn't only be solvable with sleeping, but you need to put on more consciousness, more sati. Okay, so today, if you feel sleepy because you cannot sleep just then, you have to gather more consciousness. And Ruth, during meditation, I use breathing technique, which I don't often use. It felt good. I was able to relax, more like 60% relaxation and 40% concentration. All right, that could be a good combinations as well, because when you relax, more like 40%, 60%, it could be a little bit too much. However, if you also use breathing, breathing technique, you can perhaps raise up their concentration a little bit. So instead of 40 minutes, then you stay more with the breath and stay more mindful with the breathing. That helps really a lot. Okay. And I hope that this actually shows how we managed to have a session together today. Sorry to have some camera struggle. It seems that the camera doesn't work. It's the way it's supposed to work. And now it works. Okay, so that's that for today. Yeah, so sorry for people who just arrived, because we've been meditating for almost an hour today, and I'm very happy to be again here. And next time is going to be on Monday. Okay, so make sure to come back.
Yes, thank you so much, Mang John, for guiding us today. And I have a very happy moment here with all the firecrackers. So we shall end the sessions now by paying respect to Mang John. Let's bow together. Second bow and third bow.
Okay, thank you very much. May all of you be happy, healthy, and wise. May all of you have all the wisdoms to overcome all obstacles in your life, all your wishes be fulfilled, all your dreams become true. May you never be separated from the inner peace within and always be protected from all kinds of dangers. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within, that we call the Dhammakaya within, without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Manjon, for giving us the blessing, and hope to see everyone again on next Monday. Have a happy weekend, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Jesse, and goodbye, everyone. By Elsa Marine, DJ Botox, and Jurewan, and Jesse Uy, and Hassel Ho, and Katarina Kumar, and Manish, Jen Aisen, Uko Shukwu, Rhonda, Ise, Crow Nation, and Benjamin, and Moyin Lo Lubar, and Kintele Peace Club, and Ruth Blassa, Benigne, and Parker, Habakuk Parker, and Gosuntan, and Odunayo, Oluwabumi, and Imalishi, Goti, Mana, Oluwapamirind, Ernest, Toby, Iman, Oluwamayovar, Deborah, Debumi, Ashir, and Adeolar, and Uche. So, yeah, thank you very much, and see you again on Monday. Bye.